Hi, my name is Harsh. I'm a first year physics student at the University of Nottingham. Just wanted to bring to light that my friend had a really good question and I've just got it up on my phone. I'd like to read it out to you. He was just cleaning, honestly. Honestly, whenever you do cleaning or whenever you are having a shower, the thoughts you have then are so useful for some reason. So whenever you're doing the most mundane tasks, I don't even know. Anyways, let's get onto it. He's talking about how the current fundamental understanding of physics is not potentially based off the right axioms, like axioms being the current guesses and frameworks that we have in place. He's talking about, is it worth shifting from our old perspectives into new ones? An example I used myself to explain what my thoughts were to him is conventional current. For those who don't know, conventional current is where positive electrons flow towards the negative part. Sorry, that's it. Ignore me, hold up. When negative electrons flow into the negative anode or cathode, sorry. That doesn't make sense. Like negative repels negative. And even though that's the case, that's the conventional current. The plus on a battery is actually where the electrons are flowing from, and the negative side is actually where the positive charge kind of is. Doesn't really make sense intuitively, and yet it's the adopted way, the adopted thinking, back when we didn't know what electrons actually were. This brings me to a point which I want to emphasize. It's about the trade-off between getting things done and getting things done right. These are two very different concepts, and it depends on whether you're applying your knowledge, and in this case, conventional current has already been applied. To change all of the basics of electronical engineering would take decades at the very least to reverse. And honestly, it would mean that new architecture that we create, would mean that any old devices would become incompatible. Who knows what would happen? I know for sure, putting things in reverse bias is going to get you hurt. Whenever you mess about with electronics, do it under supervision. It's a short way to get a lasting scar, trust me. Now, when you need to make that decision though, between getting it done and getting it done right, what do you even think about? Like, how do you base it? And this brings me to what I want to discuss next, and it's about the current circumstances. For example, right now, new architecture is not that evolved. Right now, the benefits don't outweigh the negatives. Even though conventional current is not really correct, and the theory says that we should be thinking about it from the point of view from electrons. Right now, there's just not enough progress, there's not enough reason to switch. It's just a simple, oh yeah, I just need to remember that it's actually the other way around. And it gets the work done, even if it's not done right. It's not a huge barrier. And that's one key element as to why we don't switch from these basic foundations, which may be false. I will not lie to you, it's probably not the best solution. However, if you think about having to retrain all the engineers, all the students from elementary school all the way to university, it's a huge task. It's a huge strain on the educational system. Courses, textbooks, articles, research papers would all need to be redefined. It would take literally decades, maybe even centuries, to reverse this. Hence, as we already see, centuries later, even after we've realized that, oh hey, electrons exist, things are still the same. Anyways, that's all I wanted to share with you. Hope you found this insightful. Thank you.